We've got this South by Southwest conference going on, and Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez is defending her position on the Green New Deal, basically saying, you know, what's such a big deal about going from 10% better than garbage? I mean, she actually called the U.S. and the U.S. policies right now garbage. How do you react to that?
Well, this New Deal, it's a crazy New Deal. It's a bad deal. I take a look at what they propose, what she has introduced, and 11 members of the Senate have as something as, what's the cost? What are the consequences? And will it work? Well, the cost is staggering, astronomical, $93 trillion. I mean, that would empty everyone's bank account in America, from Warren Buffett all the way on down. So the country cannot afford it. Individually, the consequences are people are going to lose their jobs. It's going to be about $65,000 per family per year, plus higher energy costs, higher heating costs. They want to get rid of airplanes. Anybody that works in an airline industry, they're going to be out of work. The energy industry, out of work. And what about the Air Force? You get rid of airplanes, you know, Vladimir Putin's not going to get rid of his Air Force just if we get rid of ours. And the question of will it work, Maria, it will not work. We cannot allow.
I want to reiterate, you know, your knowledge base coming at this, because you're the chairman of the Committee on Environment and Public Works. You are an authoritative voice on knocking down this deal in this capacity, and you are also a board-certified orthopedic surgeon in private practice for 24 years. So you have real opinions in terms of Medicare and Medicaid. Why won't it work? Explain to our viewers based on your knowledge base.
Well, right now, in terms of emissions, global emissions, and a global issue, the United States puts forth only 13% of those. China and India, 33%. So you can't power the country on wind turbines and solar panels alone. That's only 8% of our energy. We just cannot allow ourselves to follow this Chicken Little, sky is falling approach of these socialist Democrats like Ocasio-Cortez and the presidential candidates on the Democrat side of the aisle. We cannot follow them over the cliff that is going to hurt jobs, hurt people's ability to pay their mortgage, hurt our economy, hurt our nation in terms of national security. If you want to do something, actually something significant and big, there are some solutions to this that I've proposed, and I'm working with people in a bipartisan way on it. Right. Sure, we need more renewable energy, but we need carbon capture, sequestration, utilizing the carbon, make it a valuable product. We've passed pieces of legislation signed into law called the Future Act, and we had a hearing on another one yesterday, all related to, last week, all related to carbon capture, and the other is nuclear power. Right. New age nuclear power where the reactors are smaller, better, safer. That's all part of it.
Well, I'm glad you mentioned all of this, because you've worked with your Democratic colleagues on this, and you've recognized climate change as an issue. Do you think she just doesn't understand the issues? I mean, how is it possible that the party seems to be being led by her and her ideas? The whole conversation, the debate that we're having, is based on her ideas. What do your colleagues on the left say about this?
Well, some are very concerned with the position that the party has taken and the presidential candidates have taken. I think Nancy Pelosi is unnerved by this new group of Democrats in the House who are trying to take the entire party and are succeeding in taking the party on this sharp left-hand turn that's going to, as the New York Times today said, careening off the cliff. Yeah. That's where they're heading.
It certainly feels that way. I want to